Hi, my name is Jordan Powell, and I will be documenting the photographer William Henry Fox Talbot. His nationality is French, and here's some of his background. He was born on February 11th, 1800, in Melbury Abbas, Dorset, England. He died September 17th, 1877, at Lecoq Abbey, Wiltshire, England. And his father and mother are William Talbot and Lady Elizabeth Fox Strangeways. And some of the universities he attended were Trinity College and Cambridge University. William Henry Fox Talbot is the father of the negative positive photographic process as it is practiced today. He was deeply interested and knowledgeable in a lot of his subjects that he was studying, such as art, astronomy, and ancient language. He also was an accomplished mathematician in the field, and he was deeply involved in the research of lighting and optics and things of the like. He was also a heavy politician and participated in parliament. Most of his adult life he lived in the family estate at Lecoq Abbey, which was originally built in the year 1232. His significance is he is the inventor of photography. Notice as in quotes, he's the inventor. He created the salted paper print and the discovery of photogenic drawings. He used the camera obscura as a preferred instrument to his liking, and he was a widely known photographer as he photographed his whole life. The quote that I chose was, "For when the eye was removed from the prism, in which all looked beautiful, I found the faithless pencil had only left traces on the paper melancholy to behold." William Henry Fox Talbot. This is a really interesting quote because in everything you can find the beauty. When you focus on that one thing, you can find beauty in pretty much everything in life. Some highlights of his photographic career was he was as mentioned before, he was a profound mathematician, and he infused chemistry with photography to make some of the greatest creations of all time. Calotype negative, and has become one of the most recognizable and well-known photographers to this day. When he started first for using photography as a platform, he was very frustrated with the camera lucida, and he decided to rethink his strategy and started using the camera obscura, which is a small wooden box with a lens that projected onto a piece of glass at the back, which he could then trace outlines of whatever he was photographing on the paper. Even though he used this new method, his results were still less to be desired, and he said, "I have made a masterpiece," and rather than retry it again, he was satisfied with his results. He then called these pictures photographic drawings. And because of this, he was greatly known as one of the inventors of photography because his persistence in filming, photographing things that he liked and things of that like made him discover things that he loved. In 1835, Talbot had successfully made a photograph of his own of his home, Lacock Abbey, which he was referring to as a house painting its own portrait. At that time, he was not fairly aware of Daguerre, Daguerre, Daguerre in France and his work that he was doing. But by time they would join forces and make a company, a photography company that they both would run, and it wasn't that successful. But the thought of getting both of these two together was great. In 1841, he applied for a patent on his calotype process to produce a negative. The paper was first washed in nitrate of silver, then with potassium iodide, forming silver iodide. Before exposing the exposure, the paper was coated with a compound of acetic acid with silver nitrate and gallic acid, forming gallo silver nitrate. The paper was rinsed and dried before exposure in the camera. After exposure in the camera, and after exposure, the paper was again washed with the gallo silver nitrate. Then a hot solution of hypo was used as a fixative. A positive print could now be made on paper treated with silver chloride. Thus, Talbot became the creator of negative positive photography. And this was off the Met Museum article. As you can see in these pictures, he has his negative positive prints in mostly all of these photographs, and they are very clear and very organized, very detailed. The lighting is perfect. It photographs it what it needs to photograph. It does not leave anything out that it needs to. It photographs every single piece that he wanted to. And this is why William Henry Talbot is the inventor of photography. Thank you.